It's warm enough. If only Solers could speak. I think it was trying to communicate. Yeah, I want some little bit of sandwich action too. It is a beautiful day, folks, and you're welcome back. I'm on my way to my favorite hill out here. So you're probably familiar with this location. So in case it's becoming monotony in terms of seeing the same camping spot over and over again on this channel, please bear with me. Don't blame the player in this case, blame the game. This hill, believe me, is the best nature could afford me in this tiny little Polish town called Sosnowiec. So hey, I'm rolling with what I have. So today's forecast is 20 degrees Celsius, meaning it's sunny outside. But whenever you have everything starts off perfect, there's always some surprise coming up. So now let me run down to the camping spot while I still can before it starts raining and set up this new solo tent of mine that I'm about to put to test and see if it passes the rainstorm test. And since it's a beautiful day, coupled together with the fact that it's a Saturday, you could expect all the spots, at least all the good spots already occupied. But you never know. Let's go see. Like I always say, you will never find out if you never try. Don't ever ask me why I'm hooked. It is empty, as you can see, but in a minute from now, everything can change. So it's up to me right now to find the best spot, you know, the one with the best view. And yeah. Search for termites and soldier ants. Make sure everything is clear. And this might just be it. First, I'm starting with the top because I'm trying to remain discreet as much as I can, just not to raise any suspicion. And soon as it's sunset, then I set up the tent. Now, set up a ridge line. And the rain, ladies and gentlemen, is slowly creeping in. Tension it down. And we got our ridge line and put the top over it. And to the front side. Better hurry up now because I'll be soaking wet in a minute. And on to the last side. Tension it up from all sides and we should be golden. There you go. It's gonna be a mean lean in this one. It's gonna be leaning.
Lean back. Lean back.
Looking nice, looking nice. It's time to put my back on the floor. See this setup right here? I believe will withstand the meanest weather thrown at it. So cool. So cool. And now, what better time to reward myself for all the hard work. Cheers. See, I always say I'm gonna start off with this top and then slowly transition into a proper tent for the night, right? See, it never happens. The truth is, once you feel comfortable in the nature, it's over. You get so relaxed, you don't want to move your muscle any longer. Set up a little bit of sleeping system, because after this, I might decide to set it down. And I'll see you guys in the morning. don't know if you could feel hunger through the screen, but it's time to cook something. I'm so hungry. Let's see what we got here. The usual suspect and some chicken, as usual. And we still got a cold from the previous campaign. Get some toilet paper soaked in wax. Help speed up the fire starting process. And light it up. Remember this? Whenever I see fire, it means dinner isn't that far away. And so, the grill over here. Ooh, it was a fight getting the fire to start, but I made it at last. Put some seasoning on it. And since I've made up my mind to sleep in the tent, I'm just gonna go ahead and dismantle this top right now. It was good while it lasted. But as they say, for every beginning, there's an ending. Now go ahead and deploy the new tent. And let's see what these bad boys are made of. Chicken grilling. It's a simple construction. Get the fly out of the way. We got about 30 minutes daylight left for today, and we're gonna be left in complete darkness. Oh, okay, celebrate, friend. That new tent feeling. Can't wait to see what it feels like. Move on to the head area. Stick the foot area down. Pretty snug. And I'll throw the fly over it. Just in case it rains. And pardon me if I'm not doing this right. This is my first time doing this, okay? So I might make some mistakes. And that's what the tent looks like when it's all said and done. Something tells me that I'm doing something wrong. Like it's a little saggy and just something ain't right about the whole thing. But I'm too hungry right now to figure that out. So I'm gonna take a break and eat my dinner, and I'll figure that out in the morning. But for now, throw my mattress inside. And sleeping back. And I believe I'm ready. Get my cooking pot, and I'll be warming my rice up. This is the coolest cooking system ever. So tiny you can almost put it in your pocket. Look at that. I don't want to repeat what happened in the last video. Down goes the sun, and this is the view from on top. While the turkey is still grilling, just gonna wait around here and try to enjoy the sunset, reminisce a little bit, and just, my OCD is kicking in, and I just can't leave this tent to be this sloppy looking. I need to fix that. I really need to do it, but first thing first. Now, just a pro tip for non-cookers. If you're grilling chicken or turkey or just anything like steaks and it's taking you a little too long, give it a few pokes like that. You know? Now it will take twice as fast as it normally would to get done. And let me reach for my bug spray before the mosquitoes here eat me alive. And one for the crib. Actually 2 for the crib. With my goofy self. Look at me spraying bug spray inside. It's something that has a mesh protection already. I just can't help being stupid. Anyway.
5 minutes later.
Took forever to get this fire going, but the meal is gonna be worth the wait. Looking good, looking good. And remember to always cook with your windshield Oh my God, it's midnight already. This took me forever to get going on, but like I said, I believe when it's all said and done, it's gonna be worth all the minutes. Let's see how we're doing here. Turkey. It's done. Oh yeah, it was a long one. It was a long one. Tastes so good. It's hot than it's son of This is the truth. And that is about it for today. Thank you all for watching. And now it's time to hunker down. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Tired. Night night. Morning. Sounds bright inside. Now let me show you guys the tent from my inside. That's the foot end, head end, with a little pocket area on the side. All foot is same sealed. And more than enough room to put your backpack inside with you. And there's a gap between the rainfly and the inner mesh where you could hide your shoes, you know. And there's this nice gap between the rainfly and the inners that's going to take care of condensation, as you can tell. A little nice place to hang your accessories, your lights, lantern, and it's very, very breathable. I mean, you have very nice air circulation. You can see like another hole right there on the rainfly. So the air can flow easily from the foot area up onto the head area here. And that is it. More than enough room for a tall person like myself. And if you have a smaller partner, obviously she can fit right here beside you too. But the only thing that you can stand, or you can sit upright. But who cares? I'm not gonna be sitting inside the tent. When I'm outdoors, I wanna enjoy the outdoors. So that means if I wanna sit down, I'll be outside the tent, not inside. But I love this because of being able to access it from both sides. So I think they actually had two people in mind when they designed this tent. Only the one. I'll take you outside. And that is the view that I woke up to this morning. What? Look at that. Rain. We're about to be tested. And why am I packing up? Packing up because it'll be a lot easier when someone shows up and says you can't be here. In that case, all I have to do is just grab my shit and I'll be gone. Now let's go generate some power and watch a little bit of TV while I'm having breakfast before calling it a day or a video. That way I can constantly have power to power my devices, my sound system, and then the camera, and every other thing else like torch. It's a good companion for any backpacker. It was way easier to get the fire starting this time around. Bro me some coffee. And time for coffee. And I put my coffee in this little bag. All right, seems like we're ready. And here's the tiny little sandwich breakfast. About to heat it up on the grill so I could have a warm breakfast in the woods. Who told you when you go camping, everything has to be cold served? You can have your warm meal as well, huh? As long as you put in some effort. While the sandwich is getting grilled, just gonna add some sugar to my coffee, add some milk. That's good. Real good. Pack up as soon as you can. Just gradually packing up as my sandwich is getting grilled. Okay, so let's see how we're doing now. It's warming up. If only Solas could speak. I think he was trying to communicate. Yeah, I want some little bit of sandwich action too. It's good. And one of the best ways of saving time is actually preparing your food before leaving home. As you prepare, but you pre-prepare. That way you save a ton of time in the trails. I told you it was some sandwich. All right, I'm gonna crawl back inside and have a little nap and watch some TV and just enjoy myself till I've had enough, and then go back home. It has some loop here and another one there to keep the inner and the fly doors out of the way. This is what it looks like when it's all set the way it's designed. This is exactly what made me pull the trigger on this tent. And it's almost for free. I don't even want to mention the price of this tent. It's so cheap, and it even rivals the so-called high-end tents that cost 5 times, 10 times what I paid for this. And just look at the views you're going to be enjoying in this tent. And to the moment I've been waiting for, finally started raining a little bit. It's time to see how good this tent deals with rainstorm. There's a few droplets on it already. And the sky says it should rain. So let me just crawl back inside and hope for the best.
5 minutes later.
It stopped. The rain can't really make up its mind. 1 minute it's like it's gonna rain, next minute it's sunny. Good God. Anyway, let me spread my panels once again so I can tap from renewable energy. I've lost count how many times I have to abruptly interrupt my trip just because I ran out of power. But with this right here, that's a thing of the past. As long as the sun is shining, you'll never run out of power. All right, so this might be it, folks. This might be it. If it doesn't rain this time around, I'll just cuss out the nature. I just want to put this stuff to test before I go back home. At least to tick that box once and for all. Because here so far past every other test, it's perfectly sealed. Everything seems like it's worth $1,000. Everything seems perfect. Except I'm just not convinced with its waterproof ability. So it better rain, please. And that's it. This is it. I waited and waited. It didn't rain. So I guess I'm gonna have to come back another day. Like the fact that this pack down so small makes backpacking a lot easier than the setup I had just a year ago. Alrighty, pack up. taking the tent apart, twice as easy as putting it together. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a new favorite, 1400 grams from the company called Tell. And these trekking poles, I've always thought of them as goofy when I see people, especially walking in the public park, until I tested it this time. And I must say, it can't really be handy when used in the right situation. So I like it so far. A lot lighter, obviously. Just scoop around to see if I didn't leave anything over. So that's it, nothing? All right, take the view in one last time. Another one is under my belt. And as you would expect, I always take my trash with me. This has to be the coldest July I've ever seen. I mean, July, and it's 15 degrees Celsius on a Sunday morning. I mean, July. Everything is safe. Hit that thumbs up button if you like what you've been watching so far. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And share the video if you like. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.